In this video, I'm sharing my one piece of advice that I give to students. If you're new here, my name is Dr. Brian Larish, and I'm the owner of a cash-based physical therapy clinic, as well as the creator of the PT Growth Academy. Now, prior to the physical therapy clinic, I opened up a personal training studio, and both of those businesses were open while in school or right before school. And this is a key theme of this video. Now, throughout the video, I'm going to use the reference of physical therapy students because I am a physical therapist and know that side of things. However, this can be applied to any student in any career, but it can also be applied to any professional that has any sort of goal. So in general, if you have a goal, this should apply to you. So what I like to tell students is to set their future self up for success. What I have found is that students tend to take a 3-year, 4-year, 5-year, 6-year, however long your schooling requires, vacation from life. Yes, I know school is not an actual vacation. There's a lot of hard work, a lot of time that goes into it, so I'm not trying to downplay that. However, what tends to happen, specifically in physical therapy school, is because it's so intense, people get so focused in and neglect all the other areas of life. What happens from this is once graduation finally comes, there's a sense of imposter syndrome. There's a sense of panic because there's so many other skills in the real world that need to be mastered, but while in school, it was very textbook. So from my experience, my personal experience, how I try to always live this out, I opened up my personal training studio my senior year of undergrad, and I opened up my physical therapy clinic 1 month before physical therapy school. To me, setting my future self up for success meant transitioning day one as a licensed physical therapist and having my own business. And so all I had to do was reverse engineer that. What needs to happen? Well, I need to first have a space. So I signed the lease 1 month before physical therapy school. I need to have equipment. I have equipment. I need to have customers. I have customers. What this allowed me to do was to slowly build over 3 years. And I think that's the key. When you're a student, you have a little bit of time on your side, so things can happen a little bit slower. So yes, I still had to focus primarily on school. But there's always time, if you make it a priority, to do other things that are needed. And so I was able to slowly build my physical therapy clinic, working as a personal trainer with people with pain, over the course of 3 years. And this allowed me to successfully transition day one after graduating as a physical therapist. So that's my example, and you might be sitting there and asking yourself, well, that's great, but I don't have the same goal as you. And that's totally fine. The first step in setting yourself up for success is getting clear on the goal. Clarity is power. So step number 1, get clear. What is your goal? If you don't know your goal, it's really hard to know where you need to go. So getting clear on the goal. Once you have the goal, then ask yourself, what are the characteristics and or skills that I need to learn to become that person or to reach that goal? So from a physical therapy side, whether you want to own your own place or you want to do something else, what are the skills needed to become a successful physical therapist? Well, you need to know how to coach movement. That's not really done in school much, so finding resources to learn how to coach movement. I need to get really clear on assessments. That's done in school somewhat, but not to the extent from a real world. So, okay, I need to find resources. I need to understand the business side of things. That's not really done in school too much, so I need to find and learn the skill. So you've gotten clear on the goal, and now you know the skills that you need to learn to set your future self up for success, and now you just need to implement it. Right? This is finding the mentor, reading the books, taking the courses, going to the seminars, all these things so you can start to learn the skills. I feel if every student can set their future self up for success, they will be not only more fulfilled and excited when they graduate, but feel more fulfilled every single day because you know that you're doing everything in your power, you are giving it your all, to learn the necessary skills from your profession, the school you're in, but also learning the skill sets that also encompass a successful version of that profession.